It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, after splitting their first two games of the season, tonight's game gives them a chance to get their record over the 500 mark and maybe get a little momentum on their side. We'll be watching Dwight Howard patrolling the paint tonight. He's no longer the unquestioned best center in the NBA, but there are times, Shaq, where he can still be a dominant force.
Yeah, you know, he still has that physical advantage, Ernie, against 99% of the guys in the post. That's what I've been saying for a long time. And he does this every now and then, but that's why I've been saying for a long time, 28 and 10, I think he could do it. And every now and then, he can do that.
Well, Superman is in the building.
Don't you say it.
Okay,
Don't you say it.
Okay, I thought he was.
If you say it again, I'm going to reach across this table.
I won't say it anymore.
Okay.
But his defense is still huge, and that also can win basketball games, and he has been a defensive stopper regardless of his offensive efforts.
I'll let you say it one more time.
Superman is not in the building. He's over here sitting with us. That's
Don't try to butter me up. You can't butter up this biscuit.
That's it for now as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports.
A flyover and gorgeous look at the Charlotte skyline. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And back in Charlotte, following the road trip, it's the Hornets back on their home floor. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Exactly, guys. They're clearly the better team, but you can't take anybody for granted. They're all NBA players. They get their checks twice a month across the league, so you've got to come prepared and focused and ready to play.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Corey Joseph is out there with a foul. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Howard. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. Lamb, good.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Magic.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Aflalo. Anthony against Walker. The drive by Anthony. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
To the inside, here's Kid Gilchrist.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
So it's the Knicks now. 4-point game. Now here's Joseph. 12 points his last outing. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Porzingis. From the wing. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. Now Maniunas. Back to Walker. Charlotte needs to get a shot, and he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Knicks trail by 4. Follow the pass to Anthony. Shot from the wing. Rebound, Kemba Walker.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Aflalo. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Jefferson is screen on a follow. Passes to Walker. A 3-ball. Can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. Anthony's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Lamb. Drains the three-pointer. Lamb's got 5 now.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Porzingis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
No good from Lamb. New York trailing. And Joseph kicks to Afflalo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Now here's Walker. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Now here's Warren. Guarded by Walker. Warren dishes to Afflalo. Pass to Warren. Puts it up from 17. Good. TJ Warren. Here is Livingston. Chandler outside. Dishes it to Jefferson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Devin Harris is checked in for Walker. Then for the Knicks, McDermott's checked in for Howard. And Newman subbed in for Aaron Afflalo. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Knicks with the lead. And it's Hill penetrating. Batum grabs the miss. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Indiana Pacers.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Livingston kicks to Harris. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Looking here at some numbers for Hill. Last season's performance for him. Last season he averaged 13 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Here's Batum. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Warren, good. 1:46 left to play here in the first. Now go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Chandler's shot, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Good. McDermott's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, so much emotion is going to go through his head tonight in this one. I mean, playing in your hometown can be a bit of a nerve-wracking experience. But after that initial few possessions, I guarantee you he'll settle in and play how he normally does. So he'll be noticing the cheering section of his friends and family that'll be going crazy with each score.
Charlotte calls timeout. Here's Stowe. He's checked in for New York. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Here's Harris. Softly drops in the floater. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now Harris after the missed 3 from Doug McDermott. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. The feed to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jefferson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Now, here's Warren. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good with the wing jumper. Outside, Batum. Livingston kicks to Jefferson. Low block shot on the way. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Substitution for your Hornets returning.
Up off the screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor. Whether that's rebounding, playing defense, hustling, trying to create extra shots for your team. Whatever it is necessary that I feel like help my team get a win.
Chandler is long the player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Howard. Corey Joseph is out there with a foul. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in the power forward. Hornets leading by 6. Walker with it. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Batum wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight. Anthony, the pass to a Flower. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. In the third spot, Dwight Howard.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
The first one falls. And Afflalo drops them both. Well, the Hornets shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Walker plays it up and banks it in. Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for Charlotte.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Here's Walker. Kicks it to Lamb. Modiunas, that's a screen for Lamb. There's a screen by Modiunas. Walker with a clean look, and it's Walker again missing. A follow outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
With the shot. Aflalo with another miss. Hornets leading by 6. Right side to Walker. Rebound by Anthony.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Wide open look. That one goes. Count it. Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go. For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now here's Lamb. He's covered closely. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Lamb's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Jefferson's checked in for Charlotte. And then for New York, Sanders comes in for Dwight Howard. And Newman subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Can't cash in from close range.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Now here's Anthony. Michael Kid Gilchrist unable to get his shot to go. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
Now let's take a quick look now at some stats for Lamb, how he performed last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Yeah, and you know, when he's hot, it's really quite nice to watch. I mean, when he's cold, you simply sit him down. I mean, save him for the next time.
Hornets leading by 5. Looking to end his cold spell. Walker's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Anthony can't hit. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Walker. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Lamb. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
17-foot shot on the way. That's short off the rim. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. That's good.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Harris comes in for Lamb, and it's Livingston in for Walker. Here's Newman. 9 points last game, and the shot is good.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Left side, Batum. No good from the wing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Outside Hill. From downtown, Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And now the Knicks on the break. Hill leading the charge and finished off by McDermott.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Batum following the score by New York. Feeds to Jefferson. Puts it up from 7. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jefferson's got 8. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Hill dishes to McDermott. Batum with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Harris. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Warren, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler. New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Warren. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Sanders. Anthony comes in for Doug McDermott. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Newman. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Hill. Now here's Chandler. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Here's Warren after the made shot from Tyson Chandler. Anthony kicks to Warren. New York moving the ball around. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping, the fast break chance. Misses from close range. Knicks trail by 10. Warren the pass to Joseph. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. So it's the Hornets now. Livingston kicks to Batum. Screen by Jefferson. The dish now to Batum. Pass to Livingston. He feeds it to Chandler. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Chandler's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Hornets. For New York, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Jefferson, that's tipped, and they're able to recover. The Hornets have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
A follow goes in. It's stolen by Harris with 1 on the clock. And so we conclude the first half. Hornets lead by 9.
Well, Tyson, what has been
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. They showed their superiority in the second quarter and got well out in front, taking a 9-point lead into the locker room at the half. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
And Kenny, your take on New York?
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that.
That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get.
The second half just about to get going here.
We've watched Lamb play great basketball. 9 points and 2 steals. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist, and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark? You're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Moniunas out there with Jefferson, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's Lamb in at the 2. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Porzingis can't hit.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Lamb drops them both. And here is Joseph. He dishes it to Carmelo. Now the pass to Porzingis. He kicks to Afflalo. Outside Anthony. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And Jefferson sends it back. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Moniunas. Off the left rim and out. Knicks trail by 11. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Lamb. New York, no good that time either.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists now in the game. For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And it's Afflalo penetrating. And yes, sir, that one drops. Afflalo's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third. You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Pass to Lamb. This is to Moniunas. And it's Walker penetrating. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead has got down to 9 in the bucket from Hill.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Joseph dishes to Hill. Again, missing Hill. Charlotte leading by 9. Outside Jefferson. Here's Lamb. Wide open shot is on the money. Lamb's got 6 points in the quarter.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. Hill kicks to Joseph. It's back to Hill. Here's Porzingis. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Porzingis has got 9.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
Outside, Walker. To the middle, Howard with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hill.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
New York calls timeout. We've seen Jeremy Lamb having a really great game.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Hornets. The Knicks also changing it up. Sanders checked in for Howard. McDermott comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Newman subbed in for Corey Joseph.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Eunice dishes to Walker. Fires the three. Second shot opportunity. Here's Chandler, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Lamb, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Eunice. Harris comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Livingston in for Walker. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Porzingis, defended by Batum, sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Lamb passes to Chandler, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that. Oh, we've got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 6th in free throw percentage, 6th in points off turnovers. And they were in the top 10 in opponents' points per game.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunity.
Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in for Porzingis. Harris kicks to Lamb. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 14. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Aflalo outside. New York moving it around. Lamb dishes to Batum. On the wing, Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Back to Aflalo. The three. Offensive rebound. Here's Sanders. Can't hit from in close.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Aflalo. Batum passes to Livingston. It's rebounded by New York. Sanders has got his 4th rebound in this one. Warren kicks to Hill. It's stolen by Harris. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Aflalo. Batum dishes to Lamb. Count the bucket. Lamb's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
That's good from McDermott on the assist from Sanders.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Warren the pass to McDermott. There's the feed to Sanders. The kick out to Hill. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Livingston, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 16.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And Aflalo kicks to Hill. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Charlotte, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. Livingston hits both of them. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. No good on that last second attempt there. And here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Hornets leading by 18. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Howard. Then it's Newman. And it's Joseph in at the point.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Joseph. Feeds it to Howard. 6 to shoot. The pass to Newman. There's the dish to Howard. Puts it up from 15. And the shot is good. And that's now 7 points for Carmelo Anthony. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah. Gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Lets it go from deep. Joseph, that's good.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Outside, Walker. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Up top, Kid Gilchrist, covered by Anthony. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Charlotte making the switch here. Lamb's checked in. And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 17. Joseph, the pass to Porzingis.
Jeremy Lamb.
The 3. The Hornets pull it in. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Newman with the bucket.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
There's a screen by Motiejunas. Now here's Lamb. Defense right on him. Tries again, and it's sent back by Howard. Outside Anthony. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. So far in the game for Anthony, he has 8 points now and 3 assists as well.
George Hill's checked in for New York. Hornets leading by 13. Now here's Lamb. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Lamb. Motiejunas, a screen on Hill. Lamb, good. Lamb's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists now tonight.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Jefferson, a screen on Hill. Here's Lamb, and it's sent back by Howard. Here's Joseph. The second effort. The kick out to Hill. Pass to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. Fades and shoots. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
The Knicks making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Hill left side. Down low. Here's Howard. Makes it off the glass.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Timeout, Charlotte.
And the Hornets call time here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Aflalo. Here's Walker. Joseph with the rebound.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight. Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And Aflalo kicks to Warren. Now here's Joseph. D right on him. Porzingis passes to Howard. He feeds it to Joseph. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Hornets leading by 9. Outside, Walker. They set the screen. Again, the miss by Walker. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Aflalo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Hornets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Shot's good by Walker.
What a drive there. It didn't bother him at all to have a much taller defender hanging all over.
Here's Warren, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
In the corner, Moniunas with it to the inside. Jefferson, that's good.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
To the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And so it's New York with it. 9-point game. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Aaron O'Flalo in this one, 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
The Hornets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Walker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
For 3. Shot by Joseph, no good. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
That's his first personal foul.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Deflected by Howard.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from him, slipped right out of their hand.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting 2, Kemba Walker.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 7. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hill kicks to Bairstow. Here's McDermott. Laces one from 3.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Going to the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. What do you think, guys?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Al, this was a game where you guys seem to have a distinct advantage inside. How do you evaluate how well the team played as a whole?
We made some mistakes, that made us pay. But we just kept pounding the ball inside, and we could outmatch them on the inside, so that's what we did, and we came out with the victory.
You've always got to play through your mistakes. It'll turn around eventually. Al, thanks for the time.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's very
Trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to Toronto. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
Park Avenue and 42nd Street outside Grand Central Station in Midtown Manhattan. Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
And you look back at those games, just a one-sided affair between them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Adams is out there with Conley. And it's James in at the 3 slot. Now here's LeBron. Aaron Aflalo missing his last shot. Adams' shot is good.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
On its way from Aflalo for 2. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. And so here's Memphis. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Adams' shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Goes up on the wing. Aaron Aflalo again. Aflalo's got his second bucket of the night. Memphis with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Conley with it. Kicks to Randolph. It's blocked. Conley against Aflalo. Joseph, the pass to Aflalo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
His leads have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. It's LeBron with the drive. And it's Conley that time on the assist by James. Conley's got his first points of the game.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Conley. That's tipped. It's tipped. Here's Gasol. Really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Anthony. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Marc Gasol.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's James. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
Adams against Aflalo, and Adams kicks to Randall. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Gasol with the steal. Fast break, Memphis. It's blocked. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. So the was on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Randolph a screen. Gasol kicks to Randolph. Here's Adams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. One-on-one fast break. Aflalo, no good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Sanders checked in for New York. Warren comes in for Porzingis, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Stauskas is checked in. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And here is Conley. And Randolph now top of the key. Randolph draws the double. Here's James. Again, Memphis.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Aflalo dishes to Warren. Up top, Sanders. Gasol with the steal. Now Conley. Passes it to Stauskas. Here's Randolph. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Joseph, the pass to Anthony. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Anthony's got 8.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Anthony. Newman comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Hill in for Joseph. Down low. Newman the pass to McDermott. And good on the basket. Book it. McDermott's got his first bucket of the night.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Stauskas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stauskas has got his first points in this one. The Knicks leading by 3. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Dave Yeager. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, "We do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape." We'll see if that holds true, guys.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
I think that means they must work as a complete unit out there, cooperate, sharing the ball, and try to limit the one-on-one play.
And if they can do that, they will have success shooting the basketball. I think it's guaranteed.
Hill with it. Conley picks him up, dishes it to Warren. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Count the bucket.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Conley against Hill. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Fresh. Here's Hawes. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Hill against Conley. They set the pick. 1 second left. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And some tough times for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise. Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got LeBron James. Green is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Conley, and it's Adams, and at the 2.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it out to James. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Randolph has checked in. The Knicks leading by 6. With his first shot attempt, here's Anthony. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Now here's Conley. Now the feed to Randolph. Comes up empty off the pick.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Flalo against James. And it's a Flalo penetrating, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Conley. Here's the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Conley's got 6 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Conley. He's got 6. Here's Randolph. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Now here's Joseph, covered by Conley. Pulls up. That one off the back iron and out.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Drive by Adams. Can't tie it up as that one misses. On the wing of Flalo, covered by Conley. Flalo against Conley. Howard kicks to Joseph. Out to Anthony. Some nice passing by New York here. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's James. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. James has got 6 points. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Timeout call for Memphis.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Conley dishes to LeBron. Gasol passes to Adams. And there's the pass to LeBron. Fade away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. James has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. And it's Hill penetrating. That's good.
27.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Conley kicks to Adams. Pass to Randolph. Hill pulls it in. Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Here's a look at some stats for Randolph. Last season, he played outstanding. 7th in rebounding. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And he was a top 10 rebounder for good reason. I mean, he's incredibly intense, and he goes hard for the full 48 minutes.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Gasol. Fresh comes in for James. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Adams. Now here's Conley. He's got 6. He feeds it to Stauskas. He dishes it to Randolph. Randolph missing again.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's McDermott. He's tightly guarded. Stolen by Conley. Outside Randolph. Back to Conley. Picked by Randolph. Off the screen. Can't hit. And New York the other way now.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciates it. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here's Conley. Following the basket by George Hill. Looking to get it going. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Randolph.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots and looking to try and get back in this one.
The Knicks making a switch here. Newman's checked in. Green's checked in for the Grizzlies. Inside. And Sanders kicks to McDermott. Back to Sanders. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And it's Hill penetrating. Good. Hill's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Conley against Hill. High post try. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
McDermott passes to Newman. Now, here's Warren. Guarded by Green. Feeds to Sanders. 5 on the clock. Hill has the open look. And again, it's New York.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Conley dishes to Green. Pass to Hawes. Here's Stauskas. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Green missing.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And it's Hill penetrating. Count that one. Hill's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Conley against Hill. Puts one up from 19. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Conley.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Hill kicks to McDermott. It's back to Hill. Stolen by Michael Conley. In the first half.
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what's your assessment of the team you're playing here tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end, and I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thank you. They know they've got their hands full, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be taking a look back at the first half of basketball. A stellar first half for Carmelo Anthony. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they're paying attention to the boards, and that's a good thing. When you're trying to get ahead and stay ahead, it often comes down to a few key possessions. Any extra rebounds you can get is a big difference. I like their intensity out there.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
You know, 2 things went on in the first half. Yes, we saw good offense take advantage of mediocre defense, but we also saw a motivated team take advantage of a team that didn't want to hustle. They need an attitude adjustment.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo. Then there's Howard. And it's Joseph in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And so it's New York with it. The lead is 2. 4 on the clock. Here's Howard. Good work defensively by Gasol.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And it's sent back by Howard. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Finishes the break with a slam. Here's Conley. 8 points for him. Gasol is screened. Outside Conley. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's foul number 2 for him. Picked by Randolph. And Adams gets to Conley. Back to Adams. Deflected by Howard. Here's Gasol. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Marc Gasol. And so Gasol nails them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Joseph, the pass to Porzingis. Here's the dish to Aflalo. No good on the 3.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to catch that jumper up.
Stolen away. And a fast break now for New York. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Anthony with it, guarded now by Randolph. Anthony kicks to Aflalo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Kicks to James. Passes it to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Lets it fly. Here's Gasol. Soft touch off the glass. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Here's Porzingis. And again, it's New York.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. He kicks it to Adams. Anthony against LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Marc Gasol.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Joseph with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Aaron Aflalo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And Adams now top of the key. Gasol against Howard. Here's Adams. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Now here's Howard. Back to Anthony. The pass to Porzingis. And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. It's tipped. Here's Porzingis. Covered by Conley. The 15-footer. New York, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Anthony dishes to Aflalo, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
And here's a look at some numbers for Howard. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in blocks, 3rd in field goal percentage, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
Hey, you don't finish top 3 in blocks unless you're truly inspired. I mean, he combines supreme hustle with great awareness.
Now here's Anthony. 14 points for him. Porzingis passes to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, such a sweet 3-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Conley. He's got 8. It's deflected. Anthony against LeBron. And there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Hill, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. Memphis also making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Randolph. And Stauskas subbed in for Mike Conley.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. And Adams kicks to LeBron. Dishes it to Gasol. Green with a screen on Aflalo. Stauskas, the pass to James. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And it's Hill penetrating. Good D by Gasol.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
They get it again, and that one's good. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here is Hill. 10 points for him. And stolen by James. And they're pushing it up. And that one's good. And now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a 1-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
1:19 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. Gasol, a screen on Anthony. Knicks with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires from the wing. And the Knicks good for 2. 59 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Anthony against James. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Knicks?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sanders checked in for Howard. T.J. Warren comes in for Porzingis. McDermott's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Newman subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Fresh, the pass to James. There's 31 seconds left in the third. That shot's good from Hawes.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 10. McDermott kicks to Warren. Fires top of the key. The Grizzlies pull it in. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. LeBron drives in. Can't tie it up as that one misses. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 2. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Knicks with the lead. So on the 4 for Memphis. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. Conley out there with Stauskas. And it's Hawes in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Joseph, that's good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
The Grizzlies shooting 43% for the game. Outside Conley. And there's the feed to Green. Pass to Hawes. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Conley. That one's good from the corner.
Assist goes to Nick Stauskas.
The Knicks leading by 3. Joseph dishes to Warren. He feeds it to Joseph. Over in the corner, Warren. That 3 off the mark. Warren's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Conley, the pass to Randolph. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Feeds it to Joseph. And the wide open shot from Warren. No good from outside.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Outside Conley. He dishes it to Green. Here's Stauskas to tie it up. Larry Sanders grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Here's Joseph. Another shot. Can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now. Conley kicks to Hawes. Here's Green. Buried from 15 feet out.
Timeout Knicks.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Adams dishes to Conley. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here we go, Anthony heading to the
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Hill passes to Porzingis. It's back to Hill. A follow, kicks to Hill. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Porzingis. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Randolph a screen. Conley dishes to Gasol. And the wide open shot from Green. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Knicks leading by 3.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Anthony drawing the double team. Pass to Howard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Conley against Hill. Conley the pass to Adams. Left side Gasol. Randolph a screen. Gasol's in the post. He's guarded by Howard. Gasol no good. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Conley against Hill. Conley kicks to Randolph. They double team Randolph. Green. It's rebounded by New York. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hill passes to Porzingis. Shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Drive by Adams. 13 feet away. The Knicks pull it in.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
A follow the pass to Porzingis. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Gasol against Howard. Randolph goes in. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. And he gets it to go. And here is Hill. There's the dish to Howard. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And that's now 6 points for Howard.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
From 11 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 8 points for Marc Gasol. New York leading by 5. Hill kicks to Anthony. Passes to Howard. Right wing. Here's Porzingis. Randolph grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Conley kicks to Gasol. Howard with the steal. One-on-one here. Ball's knocked loose. Hill against Green. To the paint. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Joseph, he's checked in for George Hill. The Grizzlies also making a change. James checked in for Green.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Anthony kicks to Howard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 6. 1:19 left in the game. 2:19 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron drives in. Here's Randolph. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
So far in the game for Randolph, he has 8 points and 2 steals. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
Joseph dishes to Anthony. New York moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 6. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. James kicks to Conley. LeBron against Anthony. Here's Randolph. The shot is off, and New York will come the other way. And he commits the intentional foul. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're losing by 8. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley with a wide open look, and it falls over the rim and in.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock is the priority.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth, and so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Joseph. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Inside. Outside Conley. To the left side wing. So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Dwight, coming off the loss in last game, what was the difference tonight in how this team played?
We got a good win tonight coming from a tough game last night. Started out strong. We just stuck with it. We stayed together. And we got a good win.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. He had a nice surge to start the second half, hitting his first 3 shots.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And for Cleveland, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not stupendous, but there have been some positive moments in those 2 wins that they might be looking to duplicate here tonight. And tip-off approaching, but in the meantime, let's discuss post play. Shaq, you were a dominant post scorer.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At point guard, Corey Joseph. At the other guard position, Aaron Aflalo. At power forward, Kristaps Porzingis. At center, Dwight Howard. At the other forward position, Carmelo Anthony. The head coach of the visiting team is Derek Fisher.
And starting at center, he's from Brazil, number 17, the Wild Thing, Anderson Varejão. At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 31, Terrence Ross. Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 4, Iman Shumpert. He's starting at forward from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Love. He's starting at point guard from Duke University, number 2, Kyrie Irving.
The head coach of your home team.
Once again, your Cleveland Cavaliers.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to the Nets.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Anthony. Aflalo is out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Howard. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Memphis.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Joseph. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Joseph's got his first 2 points of the night.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Right side Irving to the middle. Got a hand on it. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Aflalo. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Goes back up. A nice shot by Howard.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 31-point game against Brooklyn.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Joseph with the ball, guarded now by Irving. New York moving it around. Porzingis passes to Aflalo. Launches a 3. Varejão grabs the board. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ross with a wide open look. The Knicks pull it in.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
From deep. Porzingis can't hit. On defense, New York. They lead by 4. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Anthony. No luck. And Cleveland the other way now. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Now here's Anthony. Iman Shumpert unable to get his last shot to go. That is good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Knicks leading by 4. And Joseph kicks to Aflalo. This one for 3. Shot by Joseph, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Love outside. Feeds it to Varejão. Ross in the corner. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go. Ross has got his first basket. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Aflalo dishes to Joseph. Anthony left side. Pass to Aflalo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Cavaliers trailing. Howard with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And checking out some numbers for Joseph, how he did last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 5 assists and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
Well, you want a guy to come in who knows how to run the offense intelligently, and that's exactly what he does. Kind of like how you ran things, Greg.
Irving, good. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Aflalo with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Here's Anthony. Missed inside. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now here's Joseph. Pass to Aflalo. From outside the arc. Shot by Joseph. No good. Cavaliers shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Love outside. Pick by Verejao. The kick out to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 8 points.
Boy, Kyrie Irving, he's starting to fill it up in bunches now.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him. We'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Verejao. Trevor Booker comes in for Kevin Love. Allen's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Mo Williams subbed in for Iman Shumpert.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Williams. The screen from Thompson. Allen with the screen for Williams. From the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. Williams has got his first basket of the night. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. McDermott passes to Hill. Newman with the bucket. And here is Williams. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
I asked him to sum up their season to this point, and he said there's definitely room for improvement, but there are a lot of positives they can draw from. He'd just like to see a little more consistency on a night-in, night-out basis. Wouldn't we all, Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And so here is New York. Mo Williams unable to get his shot to go. Outside Irving. Here's Booker. Can't get it to go. Hill with some nice D. For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Newman, covered by Irving. McDermott gets to Warren. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Hill for 3. Second chance shot, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Bairstow, he's checked in for New York. Here's Williams. Thompson dishes to Booker. Back to Thompson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Passes to McDermott. Here's Newman. He's guarded by Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Warren the pass to Newman. Nice shot from the wing. The prodigy's got his third basket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
They retain possession, and he gets it to go. Here's Hill. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Thompson with the rebound.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Hill. Irving against Hill. Irving attacking, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Irving's got 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The offensive rebound. Bairstow, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
He doesn't get the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Hill against Irving. The dish to Williams. Now the feed to Thompson. On the wing, Williams. Wide open. Here's Booker. Banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And they've seen enough. The basket will not count. The quarter has come to an end before the shot.
Still important to have a second look.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers on top, up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team. Well, you don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Aflalo. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Howard in at the 5. Anthony drives in. And Aflalo kicks to Anthony. Back to Aflalo. To the middle. It's tipped. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
That's good. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. always.
Shumpert against the Flalo. The screen from Thompson. On the wing, Williams takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anthony's got his third rebound on the night. The pass to Porzingis. Launches a three. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Williams kicks to Love. And he gets the bucket. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Cleveland. The Knicks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Williams. Joseph with the ball. Down low. Anthony can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Flalo. Williams dishes to Varejão. Love with a wide open look. No good with the triple. New York trailing. Kicks it to Joseph. Pass to Porzingis. The tray. Shot's good. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Picked by Varejão. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And Joseph kicks to Howard. Pass to Porzingis. And the 3 off target. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Love outside. Picked by Varejão. Love, no luck.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Joseph. Drills the three-pointer. Joseph's got 7 points in the game.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Outside Williams. Ross for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 5 points in the game.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Irving's checked in for Mo Williams. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Larry Sanders is checked in for Dwight Howard. Love kicks to Ross. Howard down. The chance.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Outside Anthony. Out to the right wing. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
It's a pick by Love. Irving attacking. Varejão with a screen on a Flalo. Shumpert passes to Varejão, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach Drill.
But this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Dishes it to Joseph. Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. Cavaliers with the rebound. Varejão's got 7 rebounds in the game. Shumpert dishes to Irving. With some arc. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Booker comes in for Kevin Love. And Allen subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And a new group in for the Knicks. Warren's checked in for Porzingis. McDermott comes in for Anthony. Newman's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Hill in for Corey Joseph. Deep two from Hill. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Now here's Allen. He's tightly guarded. No good from Irving. And stolen by Booker. He kicks it to Ross. He feeds it to Allen. Stolen by Warren. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Our 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's Booker. Cannot hit. Good D by Sanders. A nice shot by Booker.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Hill passes to Newman. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Irving kicks to Booker. Picked by Varejao. Inside, here's Irving. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
The fader. McDermott can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Irving with it. Now defended by McDermott. Irving drives in. Puts up the baby hook. Almost, but it rolls out.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Hill, no good. Cavaliers leading. Irving dishes to Allen. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Feeds it to Ross. Shot off the screen. Off the iron that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Allen left side. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he's got his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. 1 second left. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson. And after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
You have to have plenty of bark in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense honest because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I would be surprised to see him dig a little deeper into that bench. Some games you just got to go with the lineups that are working and just improvise, Ernie.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
The Cavaliers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Love and Verjao are up front. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Ross in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Anthony right side. Ross with the steal. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Nobody near Irving. Misses off the right iron. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Afflalo, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Afflalo's got his second bucket tonight.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
New York shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Joseph, the pass to Anthony. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the shot is good. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Craig. He's enjoying every second of it, Mark.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter. How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket? And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. Sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And New York making a change here. Hill's checked in. New York trailing. Here's Joseph. The shot is off. Great D that time from Love. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Irving with it. He's picked up by Hill. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Cleveland shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And that one falls for Love. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Now Joseph, 7 points in the game. Passes it to Porzingis. Pulls from the top of the key. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. A 2-point game. And then Shumpert slams it in.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Irving dishes to Ross. And again, it's Cleveland.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found the weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
Hill kicks to Joseph. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Irving misses.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Warren the pass to Hill. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Hill's got his second basket of the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
He dishes it to Joseph. The feed to Anthony. Over to the wing. And the pass to Howard. Stolen by Verejao. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Verejao. And Allen subbed in for Ross. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving dishes to Love. And another miss by Cleveland. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Warren kicks to Sanders. To the paint. Irving with the steal. It's Allen on the wing. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sanders' shot is off. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williams passes to Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Thompson's got 6.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
To the inside. Here's McDermott. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
And Cleveland making a change here. Booker's checked in. And a new group in for the Knicks. Howard's checked in for Sanders. Porzingis comes in for T.J. Ward. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Newman. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Hill. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down to 4 on the bucket from Joseph. The Cavaliers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Joseph with the ball. Williams picks him up. Back to Aflalo. Right wing. McDermott passes to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by New York here. And that one's good. He's got 11. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving up top. 18 points for him. Nobody near Williams. Offline with his 3. The Knicks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Aflalo dishes to McDermott. Excellent D there from Allen.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
1:53 left in the third. Aflalo goes in. Here's Howard, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Thompson sets the pick for Williams. Off the pick. And it's Williams again missing. Knicks trail by 4. And Aflalo kicks to McDermott. Pass to Porzingis. Launches it. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking him down.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Now here's Joseph. He's covered by Irving. The dish to Joseph. Here's McDermott. Howard, the pass to Porzingis. That's good. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Irving drives in, wasted no time on that one.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
To the left wing. Porzingis passes to Joseph. Kicks it to McDermott. Dishes to Joseph. And stolen by Booker. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Aflalo pulls it in. Knicks trail by 4. Joseph, the pass to Porzingis. Joseph dishes to Howard. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Can't hit. And as we end the third. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Knicks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. On the court for the Knicks, Corey Joseph is out there with Aflalo. Then there's Howard. Then it's Anthony, and it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Outside Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 25 points.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Porzingis scored the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verjau's checked in. George Hill's checked in for New York. Here's Shumpert. Here's Love. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Anthony to take the lead. And Shumpert pulls it down. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ross with it, picked up by Joseph. Irving kicks to Love. Shoots from 12. Another miss by Love.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Hill has the open look. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And the Knicks lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Just a great, great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch. Melo having a terrific game. 8 rebounds and 4 assists as well. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Verajão's shot is good.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Verajão against Anthony. Shoots the 3. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Shumpert passes to Irving. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Hill. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside Anthony. There's the 3. And it's Anthony again missing. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. New York trailing. Here we go, 1-on-1. Hill dishes to Howard. New York moving the ball around. Joseph, the pass to Porzingis. And Joseph kicks to Hill. The second chance effort. A shot by Joseph, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Poked loose. Hill against Shumpert. Now here's Anthony. Can't cash in from close range.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Pass to Ross. Baseline try. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Joseph kicks to Anthony. Drains the 19-footer. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been noticeably AWOL here in the 4th. Absent. Only 1 make on 5 chances.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thanks, Doris.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Sanders. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The first one falls.
Oh my gosh, I just got that. Shooting for Cleveland.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Irving. Love outside. Verajão setting the pick for Love. Irving drives in, and it's slammed in by Verajão.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Anthony nowhere around. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Right side, Irving. To the middle. Love dishes to Varejao. That falls. Great assist by Love. 9 points for Anderson Varejao.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
It's stolen by Hill. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. And the shot is good. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
Varejao's shot is good.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Outside Hill. Newman the pass to Warren. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Anthony against Irving. Love, a good look. That one wide left.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And a new group in for the Knicks. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Sanders. Porzingis comes in for Warren. Aaron Aflalo. He's checked in for Hill. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Newman. Irving attacking. Good. Irving's got 15 points in just the second half.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And it's sent back by Howard. Anthony against Irving. And stolen by Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Tries it from 19. And good. He nails it. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
What handles? You broke the D down to the ground with that move.
And Aflalo kicks to Howard. Out to Anthony. New York moving it around. Clock at 4. It's deflected. And it's blocked. Moving against Aflalo. And there's the foul. It's on Aaron Aflalo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Varejao. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this rush.
Oh! Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 29 points now and 3 great steals.
No idea who'll see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominant.
Knicks trail by 8. Anthony on the wing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Shumpert kicks to Irving. From 17 feet out. No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to Porzingis. Buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. New York calls timeout. They trail by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul would make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
TJ Warren.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Warren. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 6. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Porzingis, jacks up a 3. It's off. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, you...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded. What'd you notice about his performance? And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.